Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we have the invocation delivered by Kathy Quarles-Moore.
Please join me in prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this beautiful day, a day that is filled with so many emotions as we celebrate and honor the accomplishments of the University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy class of 2023. Bless not only these graduates, but also their families and friends. These graduates have endured 4 years of hard work and self-sacrifice, which has led to the culmination of this moment. Father, the sacrifices were not made by these graduates alone, but also by their families. Thank you for every proud parent, grandparent, husband, wife, and child that these graduates represent. As they close this chapter and eagerly embark upon new journeys, we ask that you guide them and protect them along the way. Pave their road with endless opportunities and always inspire them to be lifelong learners with an unquenchable thirst for more knowledge. Father, continue to teach them the joys of generosity, kindness, compassion, and service to others, and empower them to make a positive impact on the world around them. As these graduates look toward the future with anticipation, may they be mindful of the gifts and blessings they have received and use them to serve others with humility and compassion. We invoke your blessings upon each one as they go forward and serve. Guide and direct their paths. In your precious name, Jesus, I pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Good morning and welcome to the 2023 University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy Convocation and Doctoral Hood and Ceremony. It's a tremendous pleasure to be with you today. My name is Stephen Cutler, and I have the distinct privilege of serving as the Dean of the University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy, and I wish each of you a very warm welcome to today's ceremony. I would like to take a moment to recognize a few key individuals who will play a role in today's ceremony. The Honorable Hugh Mobley, a member of the University of South Carolina Board of Trustees, also an alumnus of the College of Pharmacy. Senior Associate Dean Julie Cease, who will recognize the students during the Hood and ceremony. Associate Dean Amy Grant, who will help students with the hooding. And Chidi Mascati Ogoli Ogihili, who will deliver the class address, and Addison Livingston, who serves as the 2023 Outstanding Alumnus. Congratulations on that recognition. The Outstanding Alumnus is a very high recognition, and as such, I would ask that those individuals who have received this award in previous years to please stand and be recognized. Our faculty members are national and internationally renowned for their expertise. They're the ones who shepherd each of the graduates through their pharmacy education. They are and continue to be devoted to you and to your development as a professional. And I would ask that they rise and be recognized. For me, it's a distinct privilege to serve each of them. Lastly, please join me in recognizing the musicians who are providing the music for today's convocation. Thank you. Today is really one of my favorite days of the year. It's not the reason I chose to go into higher education and become an educator, but it's certainly one of the benefits of being an educator at an institution of higher learning. And for each of you, the graduates of 2023, it will truly be and is truly one of the best days of your lives. Today ranks as one of the best days by any standard of measure. Just think, 3.5 years ago, you sat together for the first time as you received your white coats. And you'll recall the white coat serves as a symbol of professional and personal responsibility. It also symbolizes character. When you received your white coats, many of you didn't know the difference between a thiazide diuretic and a thyroid hormone. Some of you had never stepped behind the counter of a pharmacy. And today, you're ready to serve the profession as a doctor of pharmacy. Congratulations. Today is as exciting as that white coat ceremony today, but in my opinion, is even better. You've passed each milestone we've put in front of you, each of those milestones placed in front of you by your professors and preceptors as they offered you words of encouragement in your development. Initially, when you first started, you looked over your shoulder with uncertainty, anxiety, and you looked for reassurance in what it was you were trying to do in your development as a pharmacist. And now, today, you embrace the confidence of your professors. You exude beyond what our expectations were. And as painful as medicinal chemistry or pharmacology or drug calculations may have been, you applied that information and you learned in those courses and you learn how to help patients. You've already impacted the quality of lives of many people during your tenure as a student at the University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy. But you didn't accomplish this alone. Take a minute, look around at your classmates. These are the individuals who are part of your support team. And as much as today is an individual accomplishment for each of you, collectively it's an accomplishment for all. We celebrate these gifts with you as a class that you have shared with each other and with the College of Pharmacy. From all of us at the college, we're grateful for the opportunity we have had in your development and your education as a practitioner. At this point, I would like each of the graduates to stand and turn around and face the audience. I would like for them to see what I see. Find your friends, find your family, find your fans. These are the people who rubbed your shoulders while you studied for exams. They brought you food when you were so engrossed in your studies you didn't know what time it was. They encouraged you with text and phone calls, and they made sacrifices for you, for your dreams to come true today. Today is a celebration for them as well. Join me in thanking them for helping you achieve your goals and dreams. If you could turn around and be seated again. Throughout the university's 156 years of educating pharmacists, our students have played a critical role in our defining moments. You bring fresh perspectives, new ideas, and boundless energy to our program. You, the graduating class of 2023, are adding to our long and rich history. You are forever members of our Gamecock Pharmacy family, and we look forward to growing our relationship with each of you in the years ahead. We are so very proud of you. Congratulations for this moment. At this time, we will hear from the class speaker, Chidi Igoli Ogihili, who was selected by this year's graduating class to speak on behalf of the class of 2023. Chidi has been an excellent leader and student in this graduating class, and I'm pleased to ask him to join me at the podium to make his address to you. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I want to thank you all for coming here today to commemorate the graduation of the University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy's illustrious class of 2023. Try saying that 3 times fast. I want to express my gratitude to my peers for electing me to speak today, a very bold decision considering I've never given a speech before. A year ago, it would appear that fortune smiled upon me as the prestigious honor of being the designated graduation speaker was not dependent on grade point average, but rather it was the choice of my wonderful classmates to have such an eloquent, handsome, and exceedingly modest doctor speak to you all today. Before we go any further, let's take a moment to acknowledge our loved ones, friends, and faculty that supported us throughout this lengthy, arduous, and sometimes hellish experience called pharmacy school. Without their constant encouragement, unwavering support, and timely financial contributions, many of us would not be sitting here today. All jokes aside, let's give another round of applause to our bigger supporters. Thank you. As we prepare to embark on our new chapter of our lives as pharmacists on the cusp of graduating and accepting the highest honors, it's only fitting that I speak on an uplifting topic that we're all familiar with: failure. Has anyone here experienced failure before? Just me? Okay. The Oxford English Dictionary defines failure as the omission of expected or required function. I believe this definition especially pertains to the profession of pharmacy. As pharmacists, we have a duty to not only dispense medication and educate, but to continually expand our knowledge. We have a responsibility to be aware and minimize medication errors and have the power to positively impact the lives of our patients. In the great words of the amazing Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. We have a responsibility to not be negligent. We have a responsibility to learn from our mistakes. We have a responsibility to fail and move past those failures. Failure is not the antithesis of success, it is the first stepping stone towards prospering. As pharmacy students, we are no strangers to failing, unless you're in row chi. But look where we are today. No matter how many times you failed in your life, you reached the goal today, and no one can take that from you. But a Pharm.D isn't the end of our journey. It's the starting point to the rest of our lives. The beginning of new careers, new families, new relationships, and new student loan payments. Having said that, as we begin the rest of our lives and go our separate ways, it's imperative that I tell you all this. I want you to fail. As a matter of fact, I need you to fail. Fail at being mediocre. Fail at being complacent. Fail at being stagnant. Don't be afraid to fail. Use each failure as an opportunity to learn and grow. Use each failure to become a better pharmacist, to become a better person, and to become a better you. So I implore you all to be failures. Be someone who will have the fortitude to free themselves from the mental shackles that tell them to be fearful. Arise above adversity and tribulations and accept the obligations their knowledge entails. Ignore the inclination to be ignorant and invest in themselves. Leave a legacy of love and kindness that will linger beyond their life. Utilize empathy and understand the unique needs and challenges of their patients. Remember the oath to devote themselves to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. Embrace the ethereal nature of our reality and experience an enlightened existence with equanimity. So I'll ask again, are there any failures in the room? I'll conclude with an excerpt from Speech to the Young, Speech to the Progress, Toward, by poet Gwendolyn Brooks. Say to them, say to the downkeepers, the sun slappers, the self-soilers, the harmony hushers, even if you're not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. Thank you all for coming here today.
That was sizzling. Thank you, Chidi. I love that. The University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy is offering 2 new awards beginning this year. The first award is for Outstanding Friend of the College. And this particular award is bestowed on an individual who has provided continuous support to the college, support in not just financial, but also in support of the education of our students. And this year's recipient is Deborah Tapley. Deborah is a registered pharmacist, and she's an alumnus from our School of Business, having received her MBA in 1984. But she is a graduate from another college of pharmacy, a very distinguished college of pharmacy, and we are thankful for the tremendous support she has provided to the University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy when she served over at Palmetto Richland as the Director of Pharmacy. Debbie, if you could join me at the table, I'd love to present an award to you. We're especially thankful for the tremendous support that she provides to the Tapley Francis Scholarship Fund that supports our students and supports our White Coat event. The second award is one that we've created that aligns the college with what the university presents each year. And this award is for our outstanding young alumni. And the design of this award is that this individual will provide service to the College of Pharmacy over an extended period of time, and it's hoped that that individual will be under the age of 40. The reason we created this award is because we have a lot of outstanding alumni who provide tremendous support to the College of Pharmacy who are in their late 20s, early 30s. Just talking to the graduating class on that. Please be involved when you graduate. This year's recipient is Jared Tippins. He earned his Pharm.D in 2009, and he will be the inaugural recipient of the college's first Outstanding Alumni Award. Jared launched his startup business, The Pharmacy in Florence, South Carolina, and has become one of South Carolina's most successful independent pharmacy owners. And he's committed to supporting and advancing his profession through leadership and service as he mentors our students and often engages in events with the College of Pharmacy. Jared, if you could join me at the table, I'd love to present an award to you. Congratulations on this. Thank you for what you do, Jared. I now come to the moment where we are going to introduce the college's Outstanding Alumni of the Year. And I'm pleased to announce, the college is pleased to announce, that the recipient for this year is Addison Livingston. He earned his Pharm.D in 1997. This alumni award recognizes an alumna or an alumnus who has shown professional and personal life, has exemplified and defined excellence in leadership, citizenship, and volunteerism, while offering a sustained devotion to the College of Pharmacy. Addison is a lifelong resident of South Carolina, received his Bachelor of Science degree in Pharmacy from the University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy in 1996, and a Doctor of Pharmacy degree a year later. He is co-owner of Hawthorne Pharmacy and Medical Equipment located in the Midlands of South Carolina. And throughout his career as a pharmacist, he has served patients as a retail pharmacist, a consultant pharmacist, and compounding pharmacist. He has served as the pharmacist in charge of multiple pharmacies, including facilities performing sterile and non-sterile compounding. Addison is the president and CEO of Hawthorne, as well as the CEO of Apex Buying Cooperative. Currently a member of many pharmacy organizations, including the American Pharmacists Association, International Academy of Compounding Pharmacists, and the American Academy of Pain Management. Addison is extensively involved in the advocacy of the profession of pharmacy through his interactions with members of the General Assembly, both at the state and national level. He's currently the registered agent for independent pharmacies of South Carolina and speaks frequently to legislators regarding pharmacy matters and pharmacy issues. Addison represented the 2nd Congressional District on the South Carolina Board of Pharmacy from 2009 to 2021. And during his tenure, he served as chairman of the board for multiple years, as well as directing and leading multiple committees of the South Carolina Board of Pharmacy. Outside of pharmacy, Addison enjoys spending time with his family and numerous outdoor activities. He's an active member of the Swansea First Baptist Church, where he serves as a deacon, and he resides in Swansea with his wife of 23 years, Kelly, and his daughters, Carter and Riley. It's a distinct privilege and pleasure for me to introduce to you this year's recipient of the College of Pharmacy's Outstanding Alumni Award, Addison Livingston.
Thank you, Dean Cutler. It's certainly a privilege to be here with you all today. The Dean called me a few weeks ago to talk about this particular award. He mentioned to me that part of the award was to be here and speak to you guys today, and I told him it was quite an honor and frankly, to be recognized by your peers is one of the biggest honors I think you ever could receive, and I was really humbled by this recognition in itself. And last Tuesday, you and I were preparing to give some testimony over at the General Assembly, a House subcommittee on some pharmacy issues, and I had my phone in my pocket. It was silenced, and I continued to get text while I was waiting to give this testimony. And I didn't want to look at it, and I was thinking, goodness, what is wrong? And the college or the dean had sent out an email to, I guess, his whole email list announcing this award, and people were giving me congratulatory remarks via text. And again, I was just humbled by the remarks they made. And I think on Thursday, there was a social media post that recognized Jared and Debbie and myself, and again, continued to get remarks. And so by Thursday afternoon, I was feeling really good. And as the dean said, I have 2 teenage daughters, and I got home Thursday night and started dinner, and these 2 daughters are apparently experts in deductive reasoning. And they said, well, Dad, if Jared won the Young Alumni Award, that means you won the Old Alumni Award. And so then they gleefully announced that you're officially old. You have a title to prove it. And so, again, humbled. So really, really thank you for having me here. Guys, I cannot find my remarks here in this folder. Here we go. Thank you. Just a couple pages away. So, again, thank you for being here. This is one of those rare occasions in life when we can gather together and everybody's happy. There's no winners or losers here today. And if you look around at your parents and your family, they're excited for this day to come. While graduates, while you were taking tests and studying, whether it was your husband or wife or mother or father, grandparents, brothers and sisters, they were in your corner cheering you along the whole time. And I know from my experience as a father with a daughter here that's a freshman, we stress on exam days just like you do. So they're extremely excited to see this day come. The faculty and staff here are excited as well. Yesterday at the award ceremony, several of them mentioned to you how much of an honor it was to see you guys at this point in your career. And each of you are a product of their work. They, along with the many preceptors and professional mentors, have invested many hours into your career over the past 4 years. And today is a reflection of that work. They're proud to be a part of this ceremony today, whether they're here or not. And as a colleague, I can assure you that the profession is excited for this day. We look forward to you joining our ranks in the workforce and bringing your enthusiasm and your innovative ideas to the patients that we serve every day. As an employer, I can tell you that I'm especially excited to have one of you joining my own personal team. So looking forward to that. And as for you graduates, I still remember this day some 26 years later. This is a special day, and I encourage you to soak it up. You deserve it. And while I remember the excitement of this day, I don't think I truly had a good understanding of what it meant. You see, when I was sitting in the chairs that you're sitting in today, I was looking at it as the end of my academic career. And I really didn't understand that it was just the beginning. It was the beginning of an unbelievable journey, and one that I never could have predicted or charted out. And so I want to tell you just a little bit about that journey today and share a couple things that I've learned along the way. I am a farm boy from small town South Carolina, and that's all I knew growing up. But my parents always insisted that I would go to college and I would have a different career. And sometime around my middle school years, I decided that I wanted to be a pharmacist. Don't really remember exactly why I made that decision, but I went to church with a gentleman who was a well-respected individual in our community, and he owned a local drugstore. He was a pharmacist, and he closed his store on Wednesday afternoon and on Saturdays. And sometimes when he was away from the store, he would take me hunting and fishing. And so since I was accustomed to working 6 days a week, and I loved to hunt and fish, I thought, well, hey, being a pharmacist would be, that sounds like a pretty good career option for me. And so that's how I made that decision. And fortunately for me, I made the decision, I stuck with it. And when I applied to pharmacy school, it was obvious to everyone that I was not an academic overachiever, but Dean Fincher in the College of Pharmacy took a chance on me. And that's a decision that I'll never forget. And once I got here, I realized that I could make it through the program. And the program was rigorous, but I knew I could make it, and I could make a different life for myself than what I was used to. So in 1997, when I was sitting there, I was looking back at what I'd completed and not forward. But fortunately for me, the College of Pharmacy had introduced me to individuals and opportunities that would change my life forever. In February of 1997, I was scheduled to go on a clinical long-term care rotation. But 2 days prior to starting that rotation, the individual who was going to be my preceptor changed jobs, and he couldn't take me any longer. And so the college was scrambled around to find a substitute, and I landed on a rotation with one of the owners of Hawthorne Pharmacy here in Columbia. And at some point during that rotation, he asked me if I was interested in a part-time job. I'd already graduated with a BS, and I was a licensed pharmacist, and he had a need for a part-time pharmacist, and so I said yes to that. And that particular rotation started a string of opportunities with both failures and successes that have molded my career. What started as a part-time position has led me to become the owner of a small chain of retail pharmacies and a medical equipment business where I serve as the president and CEO. And when you get to this stage in my career, people ask you a couple of questions, routinely ask you these questions. Number one, how did you become a pharmacist? And I've told you a little bit about that. And number two, they ask, what advice would you give someone starting out as a pharmacist today? And I want to talk to you just a little bit about that. As I've pondered that question many, many times of what advice to give a young pharmacist, I always go back to my life on a farm. The obvious answer would be work ethic. As I said earlier, we worked all day, every day except on Sunday. And you did what you needed to do to get things done. That's what it took. And Quite frankly, that can still be said for the practice of pharmacy. Sometimes you have to do what you got to do to get it done. But there was another lesson that I think has been more important to me than work ethic, and that lesson is the absolute lack of the fear of failure. The fear of failure has already been discussed here, but that I think is the most important thing in my career. You see, on a farm, you constantly battle these uncontrollable circumstances. Sometimes it's too much rain, sometimes it's too little rain, sometimes it's wind, sometimes it's frost, it could be hail, it could be insects. And all of these different uncontrollable circumstances put your crops at risk. I would watch my father's crops go through these uncontrollable circumstances and they would fail, but every year he would plant again. And at the time of planting, there was never any fear of failure. And so I've carried that mentality through my career. And I want to encourage you to do the same as you move forward. You see, the University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy has prepared you to be a pharmacist. Trust me, you're ready for that. They've done what they need to do to get you ready. And so the next steps will be taking the NAPLEX and the MPGA, and you're ready. But being a successful pharmacist is more than just getting a license. You're about to be presented with some challenges and opportunities, and I want to encourage you to say yes to both, knowing that you might fail, but it's going to be okay. Learn from your mistakes and keep trying. Do not have a fear of failure. The pharmacy profession is a practice, and this means you're always trying to get better, and it's a very dynamic profession. The way we practice today is completely different than the way we practiced 5 years ago. And the way you will practice in 5 years will be completely different than the way we practice today. And the changes that are going to take place in the profession are due to what you've learned over the past 4 years and what you will learn in the next 5 years. And so my career started as a part-time pharmacist, then a consulting pharmacist, then a floating pharmacist, then a pharmacist in charge, then a compounding pharmacist, then a pharmacy owner, then a member of the board of pharmacy, then the president and CEO of a chain of pharmacies, which has all resulted in me being at the table of state and national meetings and someone turning to me and saying, "Addison, what do you think about this?" And those have been unbelievably humbling experiences for me, but they were all made possible because I said yes to opportunity. And while I want you to enjoy today, it's an exciting day and you've earned the right to celebrate. But as the next stages of your career begin, I want you to remember to have no fear and take advantage of all the opportunities that this great profession has to offer you. Thank you.
Thank you for those wonderful words, Addison. Just really heartfelt. And I didn't realize some of the trajectory you took to get to where you are today. He is having an incredible impact on the profession of pharmacy. And we're so grateful that you are an ambassador for the University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy. Thank you so much, sir. We've come to that portion of the ceremony, which is the highlight of the ceremony. And that's where each of you are going to receive your hoods and be hooded by the College of Pharmacy. In just a moment, Dr. Cease will call the name of each of the class of 2023. And as your name is called, you'll walk across the platform, and Dr. Grant and I will greet you. We will place the hood over your head and onto your shoulders, take a quick picture, and then after that picture, Dr. Livingston will greet you as you receive your alumni pin. And I do believe the Honorable Mobley will be there as well. I ask each of those individuals to now take their place on the stage, and the first row of candidates may rise and approach the platform.
Agee, graduating with honors. Aya M. Ahmed. Abigail M. Alexander, graduating with honors, and a graduate of the South Carolina Honors College. Kayla D. Allen. Frank D. Anderson. Amanda R. Arnalla, graduating with a Master of Business Administration. Skylar Hosey Aristizabal. Grayson N. Baker. Kirsten L. Biedenbaugh, graduating with honors. Jose Bonilla Traverso. Emily A. Brackett, graduating with honors, and winner of the Outstanding Student Leadership Award. Rowan I. Brockman, winner of the Excellence in Clinical Communication Award. Lynn E. Broerman, graduating with honors, and winner of the Merck Manual Award for Academic Excellence. Rebecca R. Brown, graduating with honors. Lauren M. Keynes. Nicholas B. Clamp, graduating with honors. Jordan B. Connolly. Mason A. Cox, graduating with honors. Patrick J. Daly, Jr., graduating with honors. Kessler C. Derrick. Abigail G. Dorton, graduating with honors. Micah G. Drew, graduating with honors. Aaron D. Drumgold. Anna K. Estes, graduating with honors. Morgan L. Eubanks, graduating with honors. Paige P. Ewert, graduating with honors. Darius L. Fisher. Stephanie Frierson Rios, graduating with honors and graduating from the South Carolina Area Health Education Consortium Scholars Program. Anna K. Thunderberg, graduating from the South Carolina Area Health Education Consortium Scholars Program. Ashley M. Garris. Angel S. George, graduating from the South Carolina Area Health Education Consortium Scholars Program. Eli A. Jerdock. Alice P. Jang, graduating with honors. Also graduating with a Master of Health Information Technology and graduating from the Kennedy Pharmacy Innovation Center Business and Entrepreneurship Program. Elizabeth F. Glascott, graduating with honors. Tyler J. Gageline. Mason R. Goodman, graduating with honors and graduating from the South Carolina Area Health Education Consortium Scholars Program. Madeline M. Harper. Natalie M. Harris, graduating with honors. Taylor A. Harrison. Karen M. Hawkins, graduating with honors and winner of the Outstanding Scholastic Achievement Award. Terry A. Holcomb, graduating with honors. Amelia K. Hornaday, graduating with honors and graduating with a Master of Public Health. Ashley Horace, graduating with honors. Caroline O. Hutchison, graduating with honors. Frances Abbott Hutto, graduating with honors. Kayla N. Hutto, graduating with honors. Kelia M. Hyman, graduating with honors and graduating from the South Carolina Area Health Education Consortium Scholars Program. Chidi Igolo Ogele Jr. Jordan A. Jones, graduating with honors and graduating from the Walker Leadership Scholars Program. Jesse L. Cadlett, graduating with honors. Amber L. Kith, graduating with honors and winner of the Dean's Award. Alyssa C. King. Claire B. Calls, graduating with honors. Casey Roland Landreth. Nyla Goodson Ledford. Connor A. Lee. Rachel G. Lane, graduating with honors. Shannon B. Layton, graduating with honors and graduating from the Walker Leadership Scholars Program. Rebecca G. Lewis. Alexander I. Loftus, graduating with honors. Jared A. Mayfield, graduating with honors. Rebecca L. Medlin. Teresa R. Melendez, graduating with honors. Christian Y. Morno Gomez. Caleb R. Mosier. Minnie Ng, graduating with honors and graduating with the Master of Health Information Technology. Tiffany M. Nguyen. Zachary T. Nichols, graduating with honors and winner of the Interprofessional Award. Joanna V. Nixon, graduating with honors and graduating from the South Carolina Area Health Education Consortium Scholars Program and winner of the Viatris Excellence in Pharmacy Award. Anna Victoria Norris, graduating with honors. Caitlin B. Ogren, graduating with honors. Delvine M. Omer, graduating with honors, and winner of the University of South Carolina College of Pharmacy Professionalism Award. Catherine Alexis Packard, graduating with honors. Aldra Bernice Peone. Katerina O. Parkamenko, graduating with honors, and a graduate of the South Carolina Honors College. Caitlin N. Paxton, graduating with honors, and graduating with a Master's in Business Administration. Kayla M. Piontek, graduating with honors. William Auburn Pitts, graduating with honors. Olivia B. Plankinton, graduating with honors. Vanessa M. Poirier, graduating with honors, and winner of the Community Service Award. Aditya Y. Pradhan. Allison D. Raitt. Karma J. Safford. Carly C. Scott. Serena Shahidpour, graduating with honors. Sloan A. Smith, graduating with honors, and graduating from the Kennedy Pharmacy Innovation Center Business and Entrepreneurship Program. Bassam M. Sumsum. Alicia N. Springs, graduating with honors. Patricia Jasmine Stansberry, graduating with honors. Taylor M. Saddam. Kara Taylor, graduating with honors. Dylan S. Thomas. Ebony D. Trapp, graduating with honors. Farah Y. Bahora, graduating with honors, and winner of the Integrative Medicine Award, and winner of the Outstanding Scholastic Achievement Award. Brittany L. Valderio, graduating with honors, and graduating from the South Carolina Area Health Education Consortium Scholars Program. Carol Ann H. Voigt, graduating with honors, and graduating from the South Carolina Area Health Education Consortium Scholars Program. Xiaojia Wang, graduating with honors, and graduating with a Master's in Health Information Technology. Caroline E. Watkins, graduating with honors. Chloe N. Watts. Tatiana D. Wells. Olivia T. Whitworth, graduating with honors, and winner of the Merck Manual Award for Academic Excellence. Michael A. Wyant, graduating with honors. Shamai Wyatt.
Now that we've hooded the class of 2023, I ask that the Pharm.D candidates, Stephanie Rios and Major McGinnis, come forward so that Stephanie can take the oath of commission for the Air Force at this time.
I state your name, having been appointed a captain in the United States Air Force,
I, Stephanie Frierson Rios, having been appointed a captain in the United States Air Force,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will defend and support the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
against all enemies, foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
and that I will well and faithfully
and that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties of the office
discharge the duties of the office
about which I am about to enter.
about which I am about to help enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I'll ask Dr. Amy Grant, Associate Dean for Student Affairs and Diversity, to lead the degree candidates as they take the oath of a pharmacist.
You made it. How do you feel? Good. Now that you've donned your hood, it's time for you to fully appreciate and accept the responsibility of becoming a pharmacist, which extends far beyond your hard-earned degree. We've reached the point in our program in which we will administer the oath of a pharmacist. The oath of a pharmacist is based on the oath and prayer of Maimonides and was developed jointly by the American Pharmacists Association and the American Association of Colleges of Pharmacy. The oath describes the characteristics of a professional pharmacy practitioner. As our new graduates recite this oath, please recognize that becoming a professional means more than just learning the science of pharmacy. It means mastering the art of utilizing this knowledge to serve fellow human beings. The responsibility of serving others must be conducted with the highest moral standards, ethical conduct, dignity, integrity, and honor as reflected in the oath. In recognition of this responsibility to serve others and promote health equity, I will now ask the graduating students to please rise and turn to face the audience as they recite the oath. Graduates and members of the audience, you will find the oath of a pharmacist on the last page of the program. Graduates, please recite along with me. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns.
You can turn around, and I'd love to get a couple selfies with y'all if that's okay. You can be seated. And wow, do y'all look great. I told you this was going to be a joyous occasion. And it's an incredible sight to see you in your full regalia. And you're different now. You're different now than when we started this ceremony. The class of 2023, there's a weight to the regalia that you're wearing. It's the weight of knowledge learned. It's the weight of responsibility going forward. You're no longer student pharmacist. You are pharmacist. Congratulations. I can assure you that you're ready to be a doctor. You've already been recognized on a national level for your skills in counseling patients, your aptitude in compounding, your leadership, your ability to serve the profession of pharmacy and promote public health, your business acumen, your research prowess, to become a new class of pharmacists who works from the benchside to bedside, right here, right now. In this class, you are ready. You're already saving and improving lives through your service that you provided on rotation. You're problem solvers, you're communicators, you're team leaders, and you bring that to the healthcare team, a healthcare team that's going to be centered on the patient. Our faculty, staff, preceptors have been dedicated and committed to your development as a pharmacist, and we have assembled one of the premier programs in the United States. Along the way, they challenged you and facilitated your development into one of the best practitioners in the country. And because the United States leads the world in healthcare, you're one of the best in the world. You become leaders in pharmacy practice, community service, and research, and there's no doubt in anyone's mind in this room today that you've had a positive impact on the ever-changing role of our healthcare system, and you will continue to have a positive impact on that system. When your degrees are confirmed to you later this week on Friday, you will enter one of the most respected professions in the United States. You'll be trusted with controlling the distribution of medications to patients who need them. Our society will count on you to assist in getting the right drug to the right patient in the right amount, at the right time, in the right route, and in the right dose. This responsibility that society will give you is significant. It will take not only getting to know the medication and diseases, which you have, it will also take getting to know your patients, their ailments, their struggles, their needs. You are ready for this responsibility. From this day forward, a new chapter in your life journey begins. Friday, when you receive your diploma, your life will change forever. You will study and pass your licensure exams. Let me repeat that. You will study and pass. Don't just show up. Some of you are going to start residencies. Some of you have already entered into the job that you're going to do upon graduation. You'll be community pharmacists. You'll be in hospitals. You'll be in drug development. You'll be in industry. You will be in business, no matter where you land. And you're ready to begin to work as a pharmacist. We're very confident in you. We put forward an incredible program in your development, and we know it's tried, true, and proven in the development of the best practitioners in the United States. And you're equipped with the tools to be successful. It's now your opportunity to apply them. Set the tone, lead, and always be an advocate for your patients. And no matter where you go, always keep those spurs up. Congratulations. I'm going to ask our newly minted Young Outstanding Alumnus of the Year to come forward and to lead us in the singing of the alma mater. After which, I'm going to ask the families to stay back for a moment. Graduates, you're going to exit out that door. We're going to take a group photograph. We'll also take some other individual photographs if you like. But if the families would give them time to get out there and take the picture, that would be wonderful. And following that, we will have refreshments out in the lobby. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
We hail thee, Carolina, and sing thy high praise with loyal devotion, remembering the days when proudly we sold thee, thy children to be. Here's a health, Carolina, forever to thee.